welcome to Neptuna Tarot. My name is Cassidy, and if you've been following me for a long time, you already know I am so grateful for each and every one of you guys who clicked on today. So, today we are going to be doing a treat. Hopefully it won't be a trick. No, I'm giving you guys a treat today. Another gossip video. I know these are your favorites. These are always the ones that blow up. So if you guys are the audience choosing the topics, that's totally fine by me. So let's go ahead and give you guys what you want. So it's a treat today. We're going to be doing What's the Gossip on You. So disclaimer, guys, as always, this is just a bunch of hot air that comes out of people's mouth. So please do not take these messages to heart, okay? People could be completely wrong about the situation, but they might just be assuming, spreading gossip. We've all heard about the game telephone and how things can become distorted from word of mouth. So please don't carry this in your heart. Don't make this ruin your day. You know, if it's gonna do that to you and, you know, you hearing about these things, if they're negative at all, just go ahead and click off. It's not worth it, okay? But if you're here, you want to know what are people saying, you want the scoop, you are willing to just hear these people out and maybe even just laugh at how ridiculous some of the gossip is, welcome. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Pile number 1. You guys shuffled the 6 of Cups. Oh, whoops. That's actually the 7. I'm sorry. 7 of Cups. Wow. So we'll discuss this in pile 1. I'll remember that. Pile number 2. You guys shuffled the Hierophant with the Mayor from Nightmare Before Christmas. And pile number 3, you guys shuffled the Magician. Okay, so I will give you 30 seconds meditation to look at the cards closer up, you know, give you a second to decide which pile is for you. If you're struggling, you're like, what pile is mine? I have no idea what this person's talking about. Check the description box, okay? Maybe you can decide a pile that way. I always shuffle songs from my own personal playlist for every single pile. So maybe the songs will help you out there. Okay, so I think that's everything. If you want a personal reading, you know where to find me. Just reach out to me. Call me, beat me if you want to reach me, and I will see you at your pile. Bye. What's up, number 1? You guys chose the 7 of Cups, 7 of Potions, and guys, guess what card came out? So I slipped up in the intro and I actually called this the 6 of Cups, and look what came out. The 6 of freaking Cups came out. And I even mentioned in the intro, like, we're going to talk about that. Like, I'm going to remember that so we can bring that energy into this reading, because as soon as I turn the camera on to me, it's almost like everything's a sign, everything's a message. I'm beginning to channel, you know what I mean? It's like I'm going to be taking the messages as they come. And so I actually had a moment when I was doing the intro where I was like, should I start over? Like, I just said the freaking card, you know, pile one wrong. Like, you know, part of my brain was like, I should start over. But as I just said, there are no mistakes here. There's just no mistakes especially when it comes to things like tarot. Trust your intuition here. So what is the gossip on you? Why is this significant here? So we have the Seven of Cups here. People are saying that you are very dreamy. Okay, take that as it resonates. I feel like there's different energies that are coming through with that word dreamy. There are some people who actually have a crush on you. There are people who actually find you dreamy, whimsical. They find you almost like an escape. You could be somebody who has paranormal, is that what it's called? Parasocial normal? I'm saying this so wrong. I shouldn't be speaking on it. But it's whatever the relationship it is to people that are on the internet. It's like parasocial relationships where it's like it's somebody that you might watch every single day, you know what I mean? Or somebody you follow on Instagram or Facebook or whatever it may be. You watch their lives, you watch them on TikTok, whatever it might be. There's some kind of energy. You follow them on Twitter, Threads, whatever app, okay, that I'm channeling here. It's just, there are people who are watching you and think that you're very dreamy. Okay, I think you're fun. I think people are saying that you're fun. People could be talking about that you are a little bit too laid back. I'm kind of getting this party energy, like going out with friends, drinking, everybody's having a good time. Like, it feels like a big group as well. So people could be gossiping about your social relationships. It really feels like people are talking about your social relationships here. I keep hearing social. So I don't know if you are just very social or if people assume that you're social, right? People are just saying that they're like, oh wow, like this person seems to know different, you know, they have different kind of relationships, I feel like, than maybe other people that are looking at you and saying this. I don't know, it's a little confusing. It's almost like people gossiping and saying that you have really weird relationships. Like, they're just like, this person makes really like either weird friendships, weird connections, like maybe unexpected connections as well. But I do feel like a general consensus of this pile is that you're a lot of fun. But there are some people who are saying that it, like I was trying to get into, is like that it's too much fun. It's like you're kind of lost in the sauce. I kept hearing that too, so I'm gonna just say it, like lost in the sauce, like dreamy, almost in a negative connotation, where it's like that person is head in the clouds, not really present. It's like that person's a lot of fun, but that person isn't really all there. Or it's like this person only really focuses on fun. I actually have been holding these die. I don't know if you've heard them. And I just saw 444 on the video, on the recording here. So I'm gonna we're gonna get a numerology and astrology sign just for more gossip here. So Sagittarius, and this is the number 9. Yeah, I was getting that Sagittarius energy here, where it's like you are a free spirit. You're a lot of fun. I think you might be outspoken. I think a lot of people talk about you, and a lot of people don't understand your social relationships. There's something here where people are talking about that. They're like either saying that you have weird friends. They could be saying that you're isolated at this time. They could be saying that you only have a few really close friends, or like I was saying, you could have like a group that you go out with and like party with, or get together with. I don't know. It's just like selective. Maybe that's because it feels like they're trying to say like, it's almost like those people that have been friends with you for a long time and then they see you pop out with this other friend that they've never heard about, and they're like, who is this person? Like, where did you meet them? Like, when did this happen? When did you become friends with this person? And not in like a possessive way, but it's almost like people are talking about how you make a lot of connections with people, but it's almost like in an odd way. I want to say in a non-conventional way, where you either meet people, maybe it's clients, maybe it's like events, maybe you host events. I don't know what it is, but it's just like very social. And also Sagittarius, to me, I just feel like all the Sagittarius I've ever known, they really deeply value friendship. So I mean, that's just a personal thing. I don't know if that's really a Sagittarius thing, but it's like they really are very loyal and fierce. So people could just be saying that you're very loyal, very fun, maybe a little lost in the sauce here. Okay. So with this number 9, I do feel like you have been closing chapters. I know I just said selective, and so I feel like that could also be what people are gossiping about, is that you are not afraid to close a door, to end a chapter, end a cycle. The number 9 is about completion. And so I feel like you are not afraid of endings. So people could be gossiping and saying that. I do feel like it's a variation of different things, where it's like people are saying this person just walked away, this person, they could be saying ghosted me, this person blocked me. They could be saying that this person texted me and told me that they didn't want to spend time with me, or called me, or whatever it is, or this person broke up. You know, it's just like endings. Like, so people could just be talking about endings, but I feel like people are saying that you're not afraid to end things. With this Queen of Needles, this is the Queen of Swords here. People are saying that you are smarter. I feel like you've learned a lot, is what people are saying. But at the same time, because you've gained this knowledge, it has created more of an iciness. Like I said, this selective energy. You've become more selective. You could become somebody who really thinks about who they spend time with. I'm just getting picky, selective. Like, you're not just going to be spending your time with people who make you feel like shit, kind of things. Like, you're not going to be spending time with people who you don't really have fun with. You're not going to be spending time with people who don't give to you. I feel like there's also like an energy here of like preferring fire energy or air. Like, I feel like you might be the kind of person who likes to surround yourself with air signs and fire signs. Okay. Like, it's just more fun for you. There's something there that's more fun, and it's like more upbeat. There's a more quick pace to these relationships that are just really fun. And it's like, yeah, I do feel like people are saying that it can bring drama, it can bring a little bit of confusion, and like saying that you're dreamy, and like maybe like it's almost insinuating that you're messy. Like, you're dreamy. Like, I keep hearing dreamy, but it's almost like somebody's saying it in like in a negative way, like head in the clouds, messy. But I'm also getting that you have a lot of options. So people are saying you have a lot of options, and it's really just up to you to make that selection. Like, you're gonna make the selection that feels right to you. And we do have the Six of Cups here. So I find this interesting that I called this card the Six of Cups here. People are saying that you are very childlike. People are saying that you're very sweet, okay? People do say that they feel that you care about them. Like, people feel like you genuinely like care about their well-being, or like they really appreciate when you ask how they're doing. They really appreciate when you go out of your way maybe to do something or text them or think of them or whatever it is. Like, people just feel that you are very sweet and nurturing. So people could also be saying that you have a good relationship with your parents. If it's not your parents, it could also be a childhood sweetheart. I'm getting an energy of somebody who takes care of you, somebody who takes really good care of you. People are talking about how this person who takes really good care of you is very sweet and nurturing as well. And it's almost like you guys are protecting each other in that gentle energy, in that sweet, gentle energy here. I do get this energy though of possibly like childhood friends who kind of feel left behind. It almost feels with this card, it's like gray, you know, it's like all gray. It's almost like these plants are dried out, not watered. And I do feel an energy of people saying that you could have neglected relationships from your childhood. Like, there are childhood friendships that people feel that you neglected, you let dry out. It's almost like with this energy, you turned your back on people who you knew when you were young, or, you know, like I said, it could be childhood sweetheart, it could be childhood friends. I don't know if some of you might have turned your back on your parents as well. Just take what resonates, okay? Like, because like I was saying, some of you, like, people are saying about a partner or parents or somebody who takes really good care of you and it's very sweet. Some of you, people are talking about this partner and like you turning your back on certain people. Like, some of you, it's both messages. Some of you, it's only one or the other. So please take what resonates here. But like I keep going back to like these endings with this number 9, where it's like, you're not afraid to turn your back. Yeah, you're not afraid to cut people off. I think you really truly are doing what is best for you. So with this Knight of Presents, I do feel that some people are saying you're selfish or greedy. I do feel like these are the people that are left in the past here. I don't know, with this energy, I just feel like there could have been people who really loved that warmth, like that warm, fun energy that you provide. Like, you really bring a lot of like motion, action to the table. Like, you are the one who would take action. You're the one who would like pick up and be like, okay, let's go, let's do this, let's do that, let's like, you know, you were that person who, yeah, took action. And I think that some people who might be like, I don't know how else to put this, but like slower paced, and just take what resonates. This could just mean that they're lazy. This could just mean that, you know, whatever it means to you, it's just something about people who might kind of be, they go slower than the pace that you usually go in. It's almost like those people were really taking advantage of your energy. Like, I'm just kind of getting like people getting very comfortable, like with this little guy here. Just like, I'm very comfortable with this. Like, I'm very comfortable with everything you bring in here. People could be saying you're disorganized, okay? I'm gonna be straight with you. People could definitely be saying you are not thinking in a financially stable mindset, that you don't have a lot of discipline, you know, like just kind of lack, you know how it's like all this, I'm getting a lot of fire and air energy, and it's like I'm getting, you could really lack this earth energy, the stability, the slowing down, the really being really methodical about everything. But it's funny because like you still have that air energy, so it's like you're not dumb. Like there's an intelligence. There's like, people are saying that you are very intelligent here, but it's almost like people don't feel that you are bringing in like money, or you are focused on creating stability. Like you're more focused on this fun. Like you would rather be going out having fun. I'm hearing the song Die Fun by Casey Musgraves. It's like, do we really have to grow up? If we never do, then so what? What if I don't wanna? What if I'm just gonna stay drunk on all the years that I can't remember the words, but yeah, like, it's basically like, I'm trying to remember like the chorus. Die fun. I can't remember, but look it up, Die Fun, and I feel like that's kind of the energy that people are saying, that you don't really care, you're just like wanting to have fun, like you're living for the moment, you're not living for tomorrow. And it's, to me, very Sagittarius energy, like very free, just like living by this, what's the phrases, seam of their pants, like, oh yeah, handsome boy, does he know it, peach fuzz and he can't sorry, I'm singing Hamilton now. He's penniless, he's flying by the seat of his pants. There it is. Handsome boy, does he know it? Okay. Yeah, it's like people are saying you're attractive, like you have this interesting social life. You have had to like cut people off, like let relationships dry out. People are just saying that they do worry about your financial situation. They worry about the discipline. It's almost like maybe you guys are young right now, but it's almost like these are the kind of people that are like, what about when they hit a certain age? Like, are they going to be able to get their shit together? So let's go ahead and reveal the remaining card. Two of Candles. People are saying that you need to make a decision about what path you're on. I feel like you've already decided. I don't know, for some of you, like you feel very comfortable in this energy. If this is accurate, if this is like true about what people are saying about you, it's like, I feel like if you live in that moment, the present, Sagittarius energy, fire, go, go, go. Like, I just feel like that's completely your choice. But it's almost like there are people who are almost like shunning this decision, and almost like they're looking at it as if you only have two paths. And I feel like these are people who are very scared that the path that you're on right now is the wrong path. So there are people who are talking about you being on the wrong path. Like maybe they see your lifestyle and they worry about the drinks or whatever. There could be other substances going on. I don't want to get into it, but it's like partying. Okay, just think partying, clubbing, spending a lot of time with social, like in social events and whatnot. And it's like those temptations are always going to be there. And I do feel that you partake. Like, I don't know, take what resonates, but I get this energy of people see the lifestyle and they do worry about like when you get older kind of energy, like when you get older. And people are wondering, are you going to regret walking away from like maybe people who cared about you, maybe because you chose this lifestyle instead of like a different one. This is interesting. So I'm gonna get some of the What's the Tea Oracle. We're just gonna have a little ball. This is really fun. Snakes as well. The snakes here. Something about the snakes. People are saying that you could be spending time with fake people, that the people you party with, they're not going to be there for you when things get hard. Like, there are people who just hang out with you for the fun, literally to feed off of that energy, that fiery, warm, fun energy. People are feeding off of this. So just be careful, pile one. That's all I will say. If there's a grain of truth to what these people are saying, be careful, because people are saying that you have snakes in your grass. Like, these are Nightmare Before Christmas, you know, tarot cards. And with these snakes, I'm just seeing in the movie, like, when the kids open the presents, and it's like you were expecting to get something good, you know, for Christmas, and actually it was like a snake, you know, and you get your hand bit, and it's horrible, you know. It's horrible. So I just feel like people are saying that you need to be careful, like, whose presence you allow. And I'm hearing be careful, like, gifts that you accept, or drinks. I'm also hearing drinks. Be careful of the drinks that you accept, the gifts and the drinks that you accept from other people. Like, really question the people around you's motive. What's the gossip on pile one? What's the gossip? What's the tea on pile number one? Clear, concise messages, Spirit. What is the gossip? What's the gossip? What's the hot gossip? Photo proof, getting evidence. I'm so sorry, but I know this isn't what the card is saying, but I actually was hearing photogenic. Some of you guys are really photogenic. Not everybody, I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's like some of you guys like have a really vibrant social media or something, like where it's like people really like your pictures and like the things that you do. People are watching, yeah, your socials a lot is what I'm getting. Like, I keep getting this like weird energy of people looking at your page and feeling like they know you, feeling like they're your friend, even if you don't really know that person. You don't even know that person's like phone number, you know what I mean? It's just like they just have you on social media. It's like, it's a little weird. Like, I feel like people live, I'm hearing, live vicariously. Getting evidence. What's the tea on you? Photo proof, getting evidence. People are saying they have evidence of whoever these snakes are in your life. People are saying they have evidence of, like, I don't know if it's text messages, text screenshots. They have evidence of people, I feel like, being snaky when it comes to you. Like, they have evidence of people like talking shit, of people saying really like backhanded things about you. Always partying. What did I say? Pile number one. This is the second gossip card to come out. It's like, you guys like to have your fun. You like to have your drinky drinks. You like to, I feel like there's just like a warmth of like that buzz. I feel like I'm getting a buzz from your energy where it's just like smiles. Everybody's smiling. Everybody's taking pictures. Everybody's like, you know, doing the little fucking boomerangs with their drinks, and like, it's just something about that energy is like, for whatever reason, people say like that's where you want to be, like that's what you like to do. That's just uninterested. I feel like this is about the icy energy. Like, people feel that when you turn your back, like you really turn your back. It's almost like, I'm hearing Dead to Me by Kali Uchis. People are saying that like once you walk away, once you turn your back on people, you're dead to me. You're obsessed, just let me go. So there could definitely be people who are still watching you who you have walked away from. Like people who you have turned your back on, and you know, you're not interested in like I said, that selectivity. You're very selective, and so people just feel like you're not interested. And that's where I feel like it's coming through as like a weird connection online, because it's almost like maybe you guys did used to know each other, you know what I mean? But it's almost like now you only know each other through social media because you walked away, you turned your back. So it's like a parasocial. I gotta look that up. I'll look that up for you guys because I don't know. We have hustling here, so make it rain, focused on money, getting it. I feel like people are trying to defend you. I feel like people are saying that, you know what, you are a hard worker. And I think what it is like people are saying you can't hold on to money. It's like you might actually be a hustler. Like you might actually be somebody who, obviously, when you are always partying, when you have to pay for drinks, you have to pay for Uber, you have to pay for outfits. Like if you want to dress up and look nice, you know, if you want to add that in. If you want to get food, you know, if you're out and you've been drinking all night and you need to get food in your system and it's like you're too drunk to like get home and be, you know, whatever, you know what I mean, get something in your stomach to absorb all the alcohol. It's like that shit adds up. All of that partying, that shit adds up. And so I feel like people are saying that you actually work really hard to maintain this party lifestyle. But it's like people are saying that you almost have to be a hustler, you have to be focused on getting money because you wouldn't be able to do this. Like you wouldn't be able to look nice, maybe like get your nails done, you know, like you wouldn't be able to live this lifestyle. So people are saying, like, there are people who are like, well, no, like, I do see this person working a lot. I do see this person, blah, blah, you know, like people, there's some people defending you. Okay, so some people are saying that you are a spiritual hater. Hates on your spirituality, light, magic, power. I really get that this is those fucking snakes. Like, there are snakes in the grass who do not like your light, your fire, your warmth. And like I was saying, it's like they're feeding off that energy. They feed off that magic, that power, that light. And you need to really like see through these people and like, you know, you might have to, yeah, kind of turn your back. Like it's weird because it's like people are talking about it. So it's almost like if you're in a big group, it's like some of the group knows, some of the group has actual photo evidence of like people being like, that person is so stupid for believing in this and that. Oh, this person, you know, like they just hate on people who believe in spirituality. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, wasting time, stuck, no changes, limited. And see, these are those people who are like, you are on the wrong path. Like, there are people who are just worried you're not really paying attention to quote unquote what's important. But I just feel like your priorities are different than these other people. It's almost like a boomer and Gen X. You know, it's like you're not gonna get these two people to really mutually agree on what is the priority. It's like these boomers are gonna say it's money, that's priority. Gen X, they might say your mental health, or you know, yeah, your mental health and having a good time is what's important. And it's like neither of these people are wrong. Like, it's what's important to them. And it's just like there are some very judgmental people who are just saying that you're wasting your time. I really do get, it's like kind of, it's jealous people. Like, there are some jealous people here who are just like, maybe they don't have as much fun as you, okay? Maybe they are worried about money, maybe, you know, and they're trying to like get a house and do all these things and like have, you know, like get the car. I don't know. They're just focused on the material, where I think you kind of live in that energy, that fun energy. And it's just like, that's what's important to you. So these people could be talking very judgmentally, but truly, I just think that they are not open to your perspective. So that's kind of annoying. I'm gonna get one more and we're gonna end this reading off. So what is the gossip? I'm gonna just split the deck here. Hooked. Some people are saying you are hooked on an addiction, okay? Like, there are some serious concerns. Like, I want to be serious about this because I'm getting that serious energy from the people who are saying this. They're very worried about maybe an alcohol addiction, drug addiction. There's something here that they are worried that you are hooked on. I'm actually hearing a love interest. There are some people who think that you are hooked on a person who's not good for you, you know, unfazed. But see, it's like people are very, like, it's almost like the less that you worry, the more that these other people worry. The more that they gossip and talk, and they're like, why isn't this person phased? Why isn't this person worried? Why isn't this, you know? I know I said one more, but fake accounts, fake social media accounts to spy, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Like I was saying, I feel like this is the snakes again. It's like there could be some snakes who are just like creeping and peeping and just want to hate on something. So that's annoying. An offer, but they still want to go out with you and freaking get drinks with you. It's so annoying. All right, that is all I have for you. Actually, I'm lying. Bottom of the deck, 5 of presents. This is the 5 of coins. People are saying that they feel left out. Yeah, there's some people who really feel left out. So if you have been like wanting to invite somebody that maybe you don't normally hang out with, like invite somebody who doesn't get out very much or something, you know, there's somebody that's kind of creeping who I don't think that they, like, I think that they watch you as like almost like a fan. Like there's somebody here who just feels left out though and wants to be invited. So that's interesting. They feel left out in the cold. Yeah. So that's all I'm going to leave you with. Pile number 1. Thank you so much for being here. Seriously, I love you guys. You kick ass. Please, if you enjoyed this, if you know, found this information helpful in any kind of way, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. I always read comments, guys. So thank you so much once again. Till next time, sending you all the best. Love, light, protection, blessings. See ya! Happy Halloween, y'all! Hi there, pile number 2s. How are you guys doing? Thank you so much for being here. You guys chose the Hierophant card. This one's a tough one. I really feel like this is going to be quote unquote my problem child. I really hate that phrase. Like if a parent actually used that and was like, this is my problem child, I would think that parent is such a dickhead. But when it's my piles, like all my piles, I always have that one pile that's just like, it's not that something's wrong with you guys at all watching this. It's just like the message can come out just very straightforward, and it's like I have to kind of figure out a way to put this softly, because especially with these gossip readings, like I think people can be really harsh, especially when they're not directly confronting another person, like when they're just venting. So I'm gonna be straight with you, pile 2. I feel like people are venting about you. You could actually have a legal position or be interested in studying law. That might be just a confirmation for you. You could also be married. People are saying that you value tradition. Like you like things to be a specific way. So people are saying that you're kind of nitpicky, okay? People are saying you're bossy. Like, see, this is what I'm getting. So if you're gonna, like, if this is gonna hurt your feelings, please just click off. Like, I do not want to hurt anybody's feelings. This is just some shit people are saying. And it could be people who have complete opposite personalities than you do, okay? So just keep that in mind. That's why they judge you so harshly, because they are just complete opposite. Because I'm just getting like people see you as, I don't want to say it. Is there another way to say that? Let's see. A stick in the mud? Okay, like some people just feel like you like to follow the rules. You like to, you know, carry out specific traditions in a certain way, like very particular about order and the way things should be handled. You could be a Taurus. You could have Taurus placements here. But with this Knight of Cups being in reverse here, it's almost like people are feeling like maybe you care more about structure than you care about like other people's feelings. Like I'm kind of getting this energy of like everything has its place. Like everything's in this order that I created. And I feel like because there's an organization to the thinking, people are saying that you don't know how to handle emotions very well. It's almost as if emotions can be so messy. Emotions can be so unpredictable. Sometimes you're just meant to feel your feelings and not categorize them. You're not supposed to analyze those feelings. You're just supposed to accept them and let yourself feel that. And I feel like people are saying that you don't let yourself do that. People are saying that you are not letting yourself feel your feelings. People are saying that you are thinking so much with your head that you are not thinking with your heart. And so what I was getting is this energy of venting. There's people that are venting. And I feel like there's people who really feel like you just don't see like this is hard because I feel like some of you guys might be neurodivergent. You might not pick up on social cues. And because of that, it's like people might be feeling like you're being rude or like you are coming across as like uncaring when that might not be true for some of you guys. Like some of you guys care a lot. You're very highly sensitive, and it's almost like people might not be able to see that. But it's just like I feel like the people that are venting, for whatever reason, they just feel like you don't take into consideration their feelings. Like these are people who I'm actually hearing like, I'm sick of this person. I'm sick of this person. Like this, like people have almost gotten fed up with the energy that you're coming across with, you know, kind of strict, kind of bossy, kind of like it's my way or the highway. You know, it's like I like things in a particular order, and it just feels very rigid. And so people are just feeling like there's so much rigidity, there needs to be fluidity. Okay, like people are saying that I'm so sick of this, you know, I wish that this person could go with the flow, or not even go with the flow. I really don't feel like that. It's just more like it's more like intimacy and like looking someone in the eye and being like, I care about you. I care about your feelings. I care about what you're going through. How are you? You know, it's like people feel like they don't get that from you. And it is kind of like the mayor energy from Nightmare Before Christmas. He's chasing Jack around. Jack is literally having like a midlife crisis. Jack is not okay. But because this mayor is so focused on the traditions, he's so focused on the way things are supposed to be. Everything has its place. Everybody has its role. Everybody, this is what we always do kind of thing. This is the routine that I am used to. It's very rigid. Like, people are saying that it's almost like you disregard how other people feel. Like, you're not flexible when it comes to like catering to other people's needs or emotions. Like, I'm hearing people saying that you're not really willing to go 50-50, you know? It's like people feel like they have to really like almost like brace themselves to be like, okay, this person's gonna be all business. This person isn't really gonna like ask me how I'm doing. People could feel like you talk a lot about yourself and like what's going on in your life, and you don't really like ask them how they're doing. And I just feel like with this 5 of Swords in reverse here, there are some people who have chosen to not argue with you. Like, people feel like you're stuck in your ways and it's not gonna change. Like, there's some people who I'm gonna be honest with you, pile 2, like, this is so hard. Like, I feel like the messages are actually coming through harsher, but I'm trying to be gentle about this because it's like, this sucks to hear. Like, I would, you know, but it's like with this 5 of Swords in reverse, I'm getting this energy of people giving up. People giving up, walking away and being like, you know what, like, this person doesn't really care how I feel. And it's like they just don't want to argue with you. Like, they don't feel like they're gonna get anywhere. It's like same old Oogie Boogie. You know what? Same old Oogie. He hasn't changed. Why should I argue with the boogeyman? Why would I waste my time? Not to say you're the boogeyman, oh my god, but it's more of an energy of like, why would I talk to somebody who's not willing to be flexible? Somebody who's not willing to be open? Yeah, it's like, it's so fucked up. I'm sorry, pile 2. It's like people are saying you're inconsiderate and like you're kind of self-focused, and they would rather just almost like stop communication with you because they feel like it'll turn up into an argument or something. Page of Candles, Page of Wands. Yeah, it's giving me that like anxious energy of the mayor, you know, where he's like rushing, he's like panicked. It's almost like this codependent panic of like, we have to react, we have to do something. People could feel like you are overproductive, or if you're not overproductive, it's just like people feel like you care about control. I think that's what it is, guys. People feel like you care more about control than like just, how do I say this? You might feel more comfortable in a position, like a higher position, where you can tell people what to do, where you know, like, can control those around you. It's just something about you feeling more comfortable in that role. But there's also this other side of you, this Page of Wands here, that is a little reactive. Like, people feel like you're reactive. There's like an impulse reaction that they end up seeing. It's almost like how the mayor, he switches his heads. It's like all of a sudden it flips. Like, so people could feel like you're very reactive. You like, you could have sudden panic, I'm also hearing like sudden anger or upset, like upset. Just reactive, like highly reactive. Like people feel like they can't say certain things around you. People are saying, I just can't say that in front of pile 2 because I feel like pile 2 will react impulsively. I don't know, I'm just getting like a this is how things need to be energy. Like people feel like you need things to be a particular way, and if it's not that way, then you're not interested. Ace of Cups. People are saying that you might make efforts, but it's small efforts, like small emotional efforts, okay? Where it's like you do show your heart, but it's like in these small moments of like, almost like Sally when she brings Jack the bottle and it's like, oh, it's so sweet. Like he wasn't expecting that kind of energy, and it was very thoughtful. And it's like, there are some people who feel like maybe you just struggle to express how you feel. And so I do feel like people are taking that into consideration, are talking about that, how it's like they have seen moments where you are very loving, but it's just like few and far in between. With this 10 of candles at the bottom, 10 of wands at the bottom, people are saying that you need to release all this burden. Like you put way too much on your shoulders. Like you've taken on way too much responsibility. People are also saying that you might struggle to ask for help. Like even if everything is on your shoulders, everything is on your back, you're still gonna struggle and take it on instead of asking people for help. It's like people are saying that you are very scared to be vulnerable. Like people just really want to see this vulnerability. They want to see your heart. People really want to see you open up and be the loving person that they feel like is in there, you know? But for whatever reason, they feel like you're just so focused on like all these responsibilities that like you don't need to be responsible for. Like you might be taking on other people's responsibilities right now. Yeah, you could definitely be like just taking on too much of the load, and it's like because you are so burnt out, you don't have time to think about people's feelings, you know? Like when's the time? Creativity. Steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates, feeds off of you. That's really harsh. You see what I mean? Like people are being really harsh. I feel like people really have a hard time being compassionate with you. So when people gossip, they say really mean things. Like they really say things as if you don't have any feelings. But like I can feel it. I know you do have feelings, pile 2. But people could be saying that the ideas that you've had were stolen or copied. Like people could feel like you copy them. Cock blocking. People could feel like you are oblivious to like sexual tension. Like if two people around you are flirting, like you're not gonna notice, you're not gonna be like, I'll give you guys some time alone, you know? Like you don't pick up on that cue of like these people want to be alone. Like it could even be that people feel like you don't pick up the cue of like when to leave. Yeah, when to leave, when to walk away. Like people feel like you maybe overstay. Cock blocking. But yeah, they feel like you are almost so serious too that it's like, I'm getting asexual energy where it's like, they're like, people wonder about your sex life. People really wonder about your sex life. Unbothered. But see, there's like this obliviousness. Like, people are saying that you are kind of oblivious to this. Like, you don't really care. Like, you're just focused on your tasks, you're focused on responsibility, and that's all you have time to be worried about. Everything else is like too much. It's like you're burnt out, hooked. People could be saying that you're not going to change, that you're addicted to living your life this way. You have like inflexibility. People just feel like they don't know what would get you to change. Like, they don't know. I think these people should be asking themselves why they want you to change so badly, instead of just learning how to accept you for who you are. But yeah, they could just feel like you are unwilling. Yeah, unwilling to change. Like, you're unbothered, you're fine in the energy you're in. Oh, yeah, okay. Too many, but we had creepin'. I'm gonna put it back. There's too many cards. Creepin'. So people could feel like you are I don't know, nosy. People could feel like you want to know certain things. But it's almost like you're an outsider, like you're kind of on the outfield, but it's like you still are trying to like creep and be like, what's going on? Like, maybe you want to know business, or like maybe you don't mind being part of the gossip. Please, just one card, Spirit. Clear, concise messages on what is the gossip for pile 2. Rejected. Oh no. People are gossiping about how they rejected you, about how they, like, you could, like, people could have turned you away, or like I said, they just like stopped talking to you, or they just decided they didn't want to argue with you or something. But people are talking about how they walked away from you, they rejected you in some sense. But it's because these people felt emotionally like rejected. They felt like you didn't really care about how they felt. Like you were focused on other things. Moves in silence. So we had creepin' and moves in silence. And it's at the bottom of the deck. So people feel like there's a passive aggression as well. That it's almost like you might kind of say things indirectly. People could be saying that you're quiet as well. Like, they don't really know what's going on in your head. Interesting. We got Capricorn and the number 1. People are saying you're very stubborn. People are saying you're very self-centered. People are saying that if it's not something that makes you comfortable, if it's not something that is in your comfort zone, you know, you're gonna stay in that bubble of what you're used to, what your norm is. With the Capricorn energy, I'm hearing capricious. Like stubborn, but also almost like that panicky. There's like a panicky energy. People feel like you're panicky, or you get anxious, or like I really just feel like you guys are like my baby neurodivergent piles, and it's just like hard for you to socialize, and so people are really mean to you because they don't understand you. And so I love you if that's resonating. I love you, and it's okay. You don't need to change. You just need to find people who actually accept you for who you are. But yeah, I just feel like people are making you out to be just like super selfish, like you don't care about people's feelings, and it's just easier to walk away, and like, oh my god. And I don't know, it's just people are making a really big deal about something. I kind of want to get some more, like, I kind of want to get some clarifiers. So let me bring out Curl Me, actually. Is there anything I'm missing, Spirit? What am I missing on what is the gossip on my pile number 2s? Pile number 2s, please. What am I missing on what's the gossip? 5 of Wands. People feel like you're argumentative. People feel like you start arguments. People feel like you are always telling people what to do, where to go, how to do things, like controlling of like, it should be this way. Don't like, people feel like you look over their shoulder and micromanage like things that they're doing. Like, oh, you're doing it the wrong way. Let me show you how to do it. You might feel like you're being helpful, but these people feel micromanaged. And it's like, these are people who are not confronting you. Like, these are people who are just deciding to like walk away and just like not deal with it, instead of like confronting you, asking you about it, being like, hey, or setting boundaries and being like, hey, like, I don't really like when you do this or that. Like, strength. People are saying you're very strong, especially because like you carry a lot of responsibilities and burdens. You don't really ask for help. And it's like, people do wonder, like, how do you do all these things? And like, I almost get an energy of people like, how do you not break? How do you not crack? How do you not fall to pieces almost? Like, I don't know. People just really don't understand you. And it's like, you're almost like this enigma where they're like, I wish I could see what's going on in this person's head. The Tower in reverse. I just feel like people are scared of your reactions. People get really scared to like confront you or like bring up any issues that they have with you. They're very terrified of like how you're going to react. I feel like they feel like you're going to just impulsively react, and they're very scared of that. So it's like the Tower in reverse. They try to stop everything from falling apart. Okay, they try to stop this tower, this reaction from happening. And I think that's why a lot of people may just give up, quote unquote, and just be like, it's not worth it. What is this? Four of Pentacles in reverse. People just wish that you would let go. People wish that you wouldn't be so rigid. Like, people just want to see you more flexible, more open, more vulnerable. I was actually just talking to my boyfriend about this last night. Queen of Cups in reverse, exactly. I'm watching season 16 of Drag Race right now. And the contestant, Nymphia. I fucking love Nymphia. I think she is killer. I think that her looks are very polished, seamstress quality, you know, like just really amazing. But I'm like, the reason why we're not all rooting for her at this point, there's like 7 left of them, you know, why we're not rooting for Nymphia, or like why I feel like the judges might not, you know, take her all the way, is because she is refusing to be vulnerable. I think that she's somebody who plays around a lot. She's very funny. Okay, like there's a lot of goofiness that she brings to the table, but it's almost like it's hard to just care about somebody who's always goofy. It's like we never see that struggle, we never see that heart, we never see that vulnerability of like how am I supposed to root for you if I don't even know you? All I know about you is that like you constantly make jokes about bananas. You know, and it's like we need that depth, we need that vulnerability in order to understand you, in order to root for you. So I do feel like some of these people, they really care about you. It's just like they're really concerned that you don't really care about them, and especially because you're not opening up. You know, they feel like, I don't know, they feel like you should be closer or something. Like there's like you're almost just kind of scared of that intimacy. Yeah, scared of that deep emotional connection with other people. And I feel like it does come from like a fear of being hurt, okay? Especially look at these people, like these are some harsh people. So it's like, of course I would feel apprehensive to open up myself. But I feel like these are people who want to know, like they want to be that shoulder to cry on. So that's all that I'm actually getting here. Actually, let me get some more. I lied, because we still have like 3 more minutes. Like pile 1 was about 30 minutes long, so I'll give you guys 30 minutes as well of my time. So what's the gossip? Pile 2. Let's get like 2 more. If 3 come out, that's fine. I will take 3, but if let's go for 2. Clear, concise messages, Spirit. Creepin'! It came out again. Yeah, people feel almost like, oh my god, I'm hearing the song Creep by Radiohead. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Yeah, like people feel like you're kind of like that outsider, like that kind of creep energy. Like please do not be offended by that. I love that song. I love my creeps, you know? But people are kind of feeling like in a social group, you are like that odd one out. It's really sad. Like, yeah, people are feeling like you don't fit in. And so I feel like you might just be around the wrong people. Like these people are seeing all of your weaknesses instead of all your strengths, okay? And maybe you have done something to upset these people, and maybe, you know, they have a right to feel the way they feel, but I just feel like these are not your people. If people are saying this shit about you, yeah, I just don't think they're your people. But they are saying that you could be really focused on working right now. Like, I feel like you're very in the material world, played out. What is this about? Talking shit, played out. People feel like they can also like pull the wool over your eyes. Like, this is so fucked up, pile 2. I don't know, it's like people who really think that they can like talk all this shit and like they can still play you out. Like they can still be your friend, they can still be around you, or like it's almost like these people are like boasting about how they rejected you. They're talking shit about you, and it's like they're even trying to say that they played you out, and it's just like, these are not your people. I don't know, these are not your people. So but yeah, people are like, at least they're recognizing that, you know, you are a hustler, you're making it rain. People feel like you're focused, you're getting it. So at least that's a good positive to leave it off on. I kind of want to get you guys like an advice card. I really have a soft spot for this pile right now, because I just feel like whoever's saying these things, they're really misunderstanding you. They're totally just like wanting to paint you in a really bad light. And it's like, I don't think anybody's that heartless, you know? Like, I don't think you're just like this evil person that these, you know, like these people are trying to paint you as. Like, oh, this person's insufferable. You know, that's the energy I get from these people. They're like, oh, this person is so insufferable. And it's just like, get over yourself. I'm sure you've been insufferable many times in your life. So aim, leap of faith, take a risk, and put your heart's true desire into action. Yeah, I feel like you almost need to take a leap of faith towards a new social group, or like making new friends, maybe even meeting a partner. Last one. Diana, focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. I feel like you know what you want to accomplish, you know what you're trying to do, and I think you should just keep doing it. Keep doing what's best for you. Fuck what these people are saying, do what's best for you. Bottom of the deck, boss, independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. So your guides are also like giving you the advice of, when you can't trust other people, learn how to trust yourself. Learn how to depend on yourself. Learn how to have that independence, that strength, that belief in yourself to carry you through some lonely times. Because there might be some lonely times, especially if you're, you know, walking away from a group of people. So I'll leave it at that, pile 2. Thanks so much if you stuck around till the end. I hope this was helpful for you guys. I hope this wasn't too harsh or too upsetting. Like, I really hope this is like shit that you already know, that you're already aware about. It's just confirmation for you. So I love you so much. I am sending you a lot of love right now, like hand over my heart. Okay, love you so much, pile 2. Thank you again. If you liked it, give me a like, subscribe, comment. I would love to hear from you guys. Until next time, guys, I will talk to you later. Bye. What is up, pile number 3? Welcome to your pile. You guys chose the Magician, but I have to be honest, the first card that actually shuffled for you is the Emperor. And because it's very Christmassy, I decided to shuffle another card that was more Halloween style for the options, for the 3 options in the beginning. So I just decided to go ahead and bring this card into the reading so we didn't have to have Santa on the front cover, okay? So sue me. I did change it up a little bit. Usually I just let whatever comes out, you know? I'm gonna shuffle some of these die here for an astrology sign and a numerology 3, interesting. And is this Gemini? What is this? Yes, I think, okay, this is Gemini. Let me make sure, because I always get confused. Yeah, no, that's definitely Gemini. Okay, yeah. So, interesting, number 3 in Gemini. Okay. So with the Magician, what are people gossiping about? I think you have a lot of people gossiping. Like, there's a lot of people. And the reason why I'm getting that there's a lot of people is, A, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and bottom of the deck, major arcana. People are saying that you are going through some major life changes at this time. People are saying that you are a powerful manifester. People feel that you have a magic touch. I'm hearing Midas touch as well. People feel that you might not be the most conventionally beautiful, but I feel like you find a lot of power and beauty in your confidence and acceptance of who you are. Like, I just feel like people are, I think for the most part, they are praising you. Like, a lot of people are coming through with a lot of support and like almost amazement Like, you have people that are inspired by you. You have people who look up to you. You have people who really see how you have manifested the life that you want for yourself, and they take inspiration from that. Like, people are really seeing you, I really want to say, in a positive light. There are people who are discussing maybe certain problems that you may run into, or certain like problems that you might have, just with these transitions, or just predicting like how things will go for you. Like, some people are just saying, I think people are saying that you struggle when it comes to change, or when it comes to like closing a cycle. Like, you could really sit and think about it for a long time before really closing out a cycle, closing out a chapter. Like, you really sit there and really almost cling to it. Like, people feel like you do cling to what you know, what's comfortable. Like, you cling to it's just a fear of change. A fear of, I'm not sure what's gonna be next, but it kind of scares me. It kind of freaks me out. And this chapter, it's like I've learned everything that I needed to learn. It's like I feel like people are saying that you have the awareness to know when something is over and done with, when you've learned everything that you needed to learn, but it's almost like you still kind of overstay. So this could be relationship, friendships, a job. You could just kind of overstay. It's like when things need to change, when things need to be shaken up, it's like it is hard on you. It's almost like with the strength in reverse, this is the weakness. This is the weakness. It's like I was hearing powerhouse at the very beginning of the reading. But as soon as the strength card came out, it's almost like the Achilles heel. The Achilles heel, when it comes to you, pile 3, is that you fear this change. But it's exactly what you need. That's what people are saying. People are saying, you are aware to know, like I said, you have enough awareness to know when something's done. But for whatever reason, people are saying that you still cling. You still hang on to things, like hang on to a relationship, hang on to old friendships, hang on to old jobs that aren't gonna take you anywhere. It's like people are saying that you have a fear of change, and that is your Achilles heel. People are saying you're an extremely powerful leader, a respectable leader. I feel like people feel like you are so freaking smart, logical. It's almost like people really come to you for the answers. People feel like you are almost like, I want to say like a made-up character. People feel like you are like Santa Claus, like you're this magical, mythical person. It's like, how is this person real? Because I feel like people see the manifestations. They see exactly what it is that you want. You're getting what you want, but people do see where you struggle. So they are talking about, okay, well, this person really has it going for them, but are they going to be able to change when they need to, when it's time, when it's done, when the lesson is learned? People are saying that you hate starting over. Like, people are saying that you hate to become the beginner, the student. Like, people are saying that you like to kind of know what you're doing, be in charge, like have that bit of like power and leadership, not in a bad way. Because like I said, people do seem to respect you as this leader. Like I said, people are inspired by you. But for whatever reason, I am picking up this energy of, where was I going? No, I lost it. Come on. Of like wanting things to slow down. I don't know. And yeah, like this mythical creature, like how does this person do it? But it's almost like you have that fear of the Fool card. You know, you're scared of like the pages in tarot, like to be the Page of Cups, Page of Swords, Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles. You know, it's like you don't want to be at a lower level. It's like I feel like you've come so far. You have these people who respect and look up to you, inspired by you, but at the same time you're so scared of like taking that leap of faith when it comes to changes that you know need to be made. It's like these people know it needs to be made. People feel like you have a fear of success. People feel like you're holding yourself back. Yeah, with the Strength card, people are saying that they do wonder if you are strong enough to push past this fear. With this, we have 2 10s, okay? So the 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords here. Both of them are in reverse. People are saying that life has really put you through the ringer. People are talking about your hardships. They're talking about your trauma. They're talking about your burdens, your responsibilities. They are talking about how much you have accomplished just for one person. I feel like people look at you and it's almost like they're just amazed. They're like, how are you still standing? It's like people recognize that in order to get to this magician emperor combo, this kind of person would have to go through a lot of shit. Like if you really want to come out with all of this knowledge, experience, wisdom, people are recognizing that the person you have become is really in spite of all of the trauma and hardship that you went through. Like because both of these are in reverse, I feel like a release. I feel like like shoving all of this shit off of your shoulders and being like, I don't need to carry this. So people recognize that you're powerful. You're just almost like I'm seeing like a wonder. I hope that makes sense. It's almost like, how do I explain this? It's almost like in a museum. This is something that should be preserved and admired and praised for everything, you know, that it is. And with the Sun in reverse at the bottom, people, they do worry about your mental health. They worry about, you know, this trauma catching up to you and maybe causing you a bit of depression or sadness. Like people do worry about, how does this person carry all of this? How is this person so strong? And I feel like that's why the one thing that you're scared of here, like the one fear of change and maybe fear of success, okay, so maybe 2, just it's like almost puts a spotlight on that fear, because it's almost like you've already conquered all these other fears, or like you've already pushed past all this other bullshit in your life, that it's almost like this is kind of like the last barrier, you know, last thing in your way. The Achilles heel. Yeah, Okay, so let's get into this Gemini number 3. So people are saying that you could be a really powerful communicator, a messenger. okay? With the number 3 as well, I do get more messenger energy, but I'm also heavily getting creativity. So people could be saying that you're highly creative. People could be saying that you're trauma inspired your creativity, or maybe that's a reason why you could be an artist or creative in some aspect, is because it's a healthy outlet for you to deal with these things. People would just feel like with the Gemini, you just make your point of view so clear. Like the message is so clear. It's just like people feel like you're very comprehensible, okay? It's just, I don't know. It's like people are putting you on a pedestal. I really do think people are wanting to like tell you how proud they are, give you your flowers. Like people are saying good things. I do feel like there's some people who are kind of, I do feel like with this green, I was getting green with envy again. And I do feel like there are people who are gossiping who are very jealous. And that's also another reason why they put a spotlight on your weaknesses. They put a spotlight on your fears. And I really do feel like it's almost this energy to psych you out, to try to psych you out and be like, have you feel defeated before you even begin. Because I feel like with this world in reverse, like you're supposed to like this is the end of a chapter. People are saying you're ending a chapter right now, and it's like a big chapter. Like this is a big, like a major life change. And so because you're closing that chapter, it's like you need to start back over into the Fool. And it's like, you know, when you go to that Fool energy, yes, you're starting all over, but it's like you have a whole brand new journey ahead of you. You have so many more lessons to learn, you know, just like it's just a new chapter, it's a new adventure. And it's like, I feel like people are saying that you're seeing this as just like really scary and like apprehensive and, like I said, clinging to this last chapter. I'm seeing someone like reading a book and it's like they keep rereading the last chapter and they're like, I don't want to go to the next chapter for whatever reason. It's like, why wouldn't you? Why don't you want to know what happens? I think people are really curious to see what happens. People are gossiping, yeah, about how they really want to see how this turns out. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into gossip. Gossip. What's the tea? What's the gossip on my pile number? What are you? 3s. I'm literally looking at the number 3 on the die and I can't think. Okay. Baby, I just want you to be mine. Whoa. Chasing, you know I won't stop trying. At the borderline. Okay, what's the tea? Bad reputation. This is so funny because I feel like, okay, because it's I start over here, so I usually like to put them over here, so just depending. Sometimes it's random. I just get that there are some people who, like I said, there's that jealousy energy. These people don't want you to get started. You know, it's almost like they see that you have that new beginning, that Fool energy that you could leap into and like start over. And it's like there's those people that are so jealous, they just want you to be defeated before you even start. And so I do feel this energy of people trying to like give you a bad reputation, or they could be talking about your trauma. They could literally be talking about all these hardships that we were talking about. And it's kind of fucked up that I feel like there are people trying to make people see you differently. screenshot, getting evidence, proof, facts. People could be saying that you are somebody who is going to believe things based on facts. I just feel like you are like people are saying that you're not stupid, you're not somebody that people can just like pull one over on. It's almost like people are saying that in order to like what are these scheming people that are coming through here at the end? It just feels very schemy, like people just trying to be like getting you to like give up before you even start. That's all I keep hearing is like, but with this screenshot, it's like people are trying to get proof that you, I don't know, are like have a bad reputation, or you should have a bad reputation because of different screenshots or like things that they found on you. It's like these are people who are really jealous and they don't like that for whatever reason you've been put on this pedestal. Reflecting. Yeah, people are saying this is a major life change. People are saying that, you know, this is a time for you to really go within and to figure out how to get over this fear of change, how to get over this fear of success. Crying over you, sad, hurt, upset. Yes, like people feel like this is something that really stresses you out. Like this is your Achilles heel. This is the thing that makes you sad, hurt, upset. It's like, and yes, once again, that energy of like sadness coming back in. Like people are gossiping about how you may be this leader, you know, or might be somebody who people think is very strong, but people are gossiping about how after all these different things you've went through, like you're not invincible. Like they know that you're still hurting, and it's like there are some people who are concerned and they're worried that this is like too much for you, like you've already overcome so much, and it's like there could be a cycle ending that people are saying you're crying over. There's a cycle closing, a chapter closing here that you're crying and very upset about. Broke ass. People could be saying that you are struggling financially. We didn't get like really any earth energy. So yeah, people could be saying that they don't think you have a lot of money. Threatening, intimidating, threatened, bothered. This is those jealous people. They're threatened. They're very intimidated by you. Your energy is so powerful. You're a powerhouse. And so because you're a powerhouse, people feel very intimidated, threatened, bothered by you. And you see how they're having a gun? It's like, I don't know. It's like, I don't think anybody's putting a hit out on you. Like, please don't take it to that extreme, please. It's not like an actual hit, but I am getting like this, like people trying to put a hit on your reputation. People trying to get screenshots, like proving that you're a bad person or that you're broke or that something. Like people just want to knock you off of this pedestal. People do not want you to be a leader. People do not want others to like look up to you. I feel like there are some people who might have like not really gone through a lot of trauma, or on the flip side, people who went through even more trauma than you, right? And it's like they look at you, they look at your journey, they see that you're in this powerful energy, and I'm hearing empowered. You're in this empowered energy, and it's like those people just like hating that you're in that energy. They don't think that you deserve to be in that position, either because they think your trauma like makes you a bad person, or they just think that you haven't gone through nearly as much as they have, or some bullshit, you know? Bottom of the deck, fake accounts, fake social media accounts to spy, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. With the screenshots, and now we have fake accounts. Like, there are some people seriously trying to get dirt on you, seriously trying to like ruin your reputation. And these are people who want to see you fail. Same shit, different day. No facts. Yeah, I think this is something people are making up. People could be making up, yeah, that like you haven't changed, or that you won't change, or that, yeah, like you have this fear of change. Same shit, different day. Exactly. Like, you're not going to change. So like, that's the bad reputation. Those are the people who don't believe in you, or are jealous, want to knock you off your pedestal. They're like, yeah, right. Like, that person does the same shit, different day. Like, yeah, right. That person is never going to change. Yeah, right. That person's too scared to change. But bottom of the deck, or like underneath that card, we had the no facts. Never has the facts, make shit up lies. So it's like, these are people who are literally making shit up about this reputation. Yeah. These are literally people trying to disempower you. Trying to keep you, like, if you are about to kind of step into your power, it's like they don't want that to happen. They're very terrified to see you in your power. Ain't shit. Yeah, we have broke ass ain't shit. Same shit, different day. Like, these are some people that are really trying to paint you in like, yup, romantic love affair. People could be saying, okay, that person is a great leader and communicator, but their relationships are messy. They're a cheater. They have a sex addiction. Like, there's literal like lies that are being made up right now. So just be careful of that. It's somebody holding a grudge. They could be doing candle magic as well. Somebody holding a really nasty grudge. Let's see what else we can get. Let's get like 2 more. Oh, there's 3. Caught a case. Yep. Clout hungry and wasting time. This is what they want. I just did a video too of like what evil eye is on you, and I went into like what are they wishing for you, and I feel like this is like that reading channeling through, and it's like this is what they want you to become. Sexual infection, sexual disease, rash, says anything, does anything, makes shit up, dramatic. Like, they want you to be caught in lies, caught in like making shit up, stuck, no changes, limited. This is exactly what they want. This is the evil eye they're sending on you. Is like, they hope you catch a case, they hope that you look clout hungry, they hope that you get stuck, like that you just don't change. It's so funny because I this reading started off so like positive, like there was a lot of people saying so many positive things, and then it's just like I just feel like somebody or like a group of people just like hijacked the reading and was like trying to discredit all of the hard work you've done, just trying to really like soil your name. Like, it's really gross. Just watch out for that. Cock blocking. Yeah, I feel like they want to block opportunities. They want to get in your way. Looking you up. Yep, screenshot. Looking you up. Researching you, studying you, getting info. Just be careful. You might want to go on private. You might want to do a social media cleanse. You might want to just stop posting about certain things. There's something about evil eye. Like, just make sure that you are maybe wearing like evil eye protection. Maybe do a cleanse, like a cleanse ritual, a cleanse bath, something, smoke cleanse, whatever you like to do. It's just like, make sure that you are clearing this out, because I'm hearing steal your thunder. It's like they just want to steal your thunder, steal your power. They want you to be disempowered, and I feel like they want to be the one put on the pedestal. Like, these are people just definitely very jealous. I kind of want to get you advice. I feel bad pile 1 didn't get advice, but pile 2 and now you guys, you're gonna get some advice. Ma'at, fairness. The situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. I feel like this is literally karma, being like, these people who are sending you all this negative energy, they will get their karma and you will get yours. Mother Mary, expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. So if you're praying for something different, you're praying for this change to be easy, you're praying for this fear to be released, you can expect a miracle. Your guides want to come through and carry this weight. I feel like you've been carrying a lot of weight and they really want you to release, release, release. And look, what was I just saying? Coventina, purification. It is time for a cleansing detoxification of your body and mind. Beautiful. Make sure you cleanse, guys. Bottom of the deck, I will read Diana, focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. Stay focused. Do not let these people distract you. That's exactly what they want. They want you to waste your time, okay? So keep pushing forward. You guys are so much stronger than you realize. Listen, I think so many people are scared of change. So many people are scared of success. And it's okay. It's okay. Let yourself feel it. You know, when you feel your emotions, most emotions you just have to feel for like 60 seconds and then it'll pass. So if you sit with yourself and you say, look, I'm scared. I'm scared of these changes. Let yourself be scared for 60 fucking seconds. You know, let yourself sit there and feel it and be scared. And you know what? If you need to cry, then cry. Like, I'm not gonna lie, guys, like literally it was yesterday. It was literally yesterday, the day before I recorded this. You know, I'm going through some pretty big changes myself. And this whole week I've been working overtime and I have been so burnt out, just like mentally running my gears of like, okay, we got to take care of this, we got to take care of this, we got to do this, we got to make sure this is signed and this is, you know, the dates are all set and I had an appointment for this and then I have overtime, you know, it's just like it was all coming down on me. And I let myself just feel it. Like yesterday, I'm finally, like today was my last day I to work. So it's the day before my last shift. I'm so exhausted. I'm so burnt out. And I just let myself feel it. I just let myself cry. You know, I let myself say, look, this week kind of sucked, okay? It's like good things are happening for me. Good things are really moving forward, but I still needed to acknowledge my fear and my overwhelm and my burnout. And I needed to kind of like cleanse that energy. And when you cry, that's a release. That's you cleansing those feelings out, you know, releasing that, not letting it all be so repressed and stuffed inside and never looked at. So, and I feel so much better. Like literally today, I finished my shift, I showered, I'm here recording these messages for you. Like, I feel so blessed. Like, I feel like I made it through. I got through that hard time and I just let myself feel it. So I'll stop ranting now. I just love you guys so much and thank you for being here. I cannot wait to read for you again. So if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Until next time, y'all, all the best. Seriously, love, light, protection, blessings. You got this. All right, bye.